Hello. Welcome back to Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. We made it to Horns of the South in the previous episode and got through the tutorial. So now it's time to continue on with the story. I heard something that putting all ingredients in a stash allows you to use them. It's like they don't really weigh too much, but still, I'm curious to see the validity of that. I put everything in there. I think there's a guide literally right here that you can make alchemy from. Yep. So these are stuff not in my inventory, but I can still craft with them. That is good to know. That means I don't have to be walking around with materials. Sweet. All right.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope. Most unfortunate, but that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see. Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he? If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
Ooh.
Ninian. I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone. But, now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag? Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother Rialgan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. And what were you doing in the island asylum? You look fine, but if you were there, near him... I'm sorry this happened to you. Still, you have to understand, now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you. No risks can be taken when it comes to the Red Death. Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon. Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there? And have you helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wave that pen in my face again? First, show me you care. And then I'll take you to the captain. I trust we understand each other? Good. Come back when you've proven your worth to the Horns of the South.
I want to tell him I'm here for Excalibur just yet. We'll back off
If
for
you
the
need
time being.
rest, you can sleep in the barracks.
Guess I could just start yapping to people.
If you're here to see the healer, don't bother. And I mean it! He's a know-it-all from Camelot, but all of those academic types think they're better than us village folk, just 'cause they read a book. I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did? He said my tooth is rotten. Sounds like horse crap.
She knew how to make a proper potion for toothache.
I even gave him my grandma's recipe, but he said it was no good.
Oh yeah? And then what? Another and then another?
Fucking weirdo. I'll take any opportunity to yoink materials. I don't care too much about arrows, though.
Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm Jan Heber, a physician. Why would you, though? Aha, got it. Oh, now you're speaking the language of Timberwall. It does pay, but we haven't settled on a shared definition of well, have we? But all right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods. Back at the academy, I found an ancient scroll written by the Druids. Forbidden knowledge, especially now after the mob forced them all into a wicker man and burned every last one of them to ash. I finally deciphered it a little while ago. It describes a ritual that needs to be performed at night within a stone circle. And guess what? There's one in the nearby forest. I guess you already know what I need you to do, hmm?
Sure.
In Camelot, maybe, but this far south? Nobody cares. I've spent my entire life digging through scrolls and books in pursuit of their knowledge. I've been reading about their rites and the descriptions of their rituals. Look, I'm sure they were onto something. They knew much more than we do, but it feels like there's a veil wrapped tightly around that knowledge. It's like I need to find the right spell, the right ritual, something that will unwrap it for me.
What do you got on you? Ooh, this is new. And ooh, I might actually want this. It's chain lightning. And that's right up my alley. I love chain lightning. Oh yeah, I can actually start selling shit too. I won't get much, but every little bit counts, so. I've got enough to nab that spell, which will be very useful. Let's see. I don't care about range damage, but I might hold on to these rings to sell later. Not desperate for anything yet. I know potion making can be real profitable down the line. Oh, yeah. Need to keep that on hand. Don't I have a... I had a shovel. Oh, it's because it's already equipped. Duh. Got something to read. Oh. That's cool. Definitely gonna have fun using that. What's this quest? Druid ritual at an ancient worship site. I'll focus on walk around and try and grab as many quests first. Excuse me, before I try and do anything yet.
You need something?
Always.
You all right, newbie? Have you been to see the refugees? Hey, what a mess. Cole came to us with a group of refugees from some nearby villages. They were looking for shelter from, well, everything that's been happening here. Bandits, the weirdness, the Del Reader, hunger. I was happy Fergus let them in and allowed them to stay. You'll meet them in the village. They live in the buildings up high. Not long ago, though, Cole started acting very strange, erratic, sometimes even aggressive. One of our keepers, Old Mahon, tried to calm him down. He might have used too much force, and Cole felt compelled to defend himself. He bit Old Mahon. And since then, the old fool has been lying in the infirmary. Frankly, I think Mahon brought it on himself. They shouldn't have put that poor man in a cage. Wait, if you ever meet Patrice, please give her those flowers. I know it's not much, but I'd like her to know she's not alone.
Sure. That means I need to head down here. Yep. Oh yeah, will it? Is that my active quest? No, but it will mark... Yeah, every other quest will be marked. So that'll be good to grab things. There is a mine up here I might go delve into later. Bam. I need a woodcutting axe for that. Interesting.
Good to see you again. The pledge today was very interesting, wasn't it? Huh? Ah, yes, of course. So, what do you need this time? The pass again? Hey, not this time, my friend. I've run out of ink. In the meantime, I need to ask you for a favor. You do know it needs to stay between us. Fantastic. So, on a recent night out at Ron's, it seems I may have left some sensitive documents at the bar. Documents, with Captain Fergus' seal. I can't really go there right now. Could you get them back for me? Splendid. Or just find me.
Shut up there for quest as well. I think there's a guy over here. I can't remember. I'm excited to try out this spell. We'll spell plate it. Whatever.
Always good to have a little rest.
Hey. Lighthouses. I mean, two lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one. Ah, symbolism, whatever that is. Aye, why would they? Besides, who'd have the time to build or repair them? From a financial standpoint.
Is there a bow around here? Oh no, it's up there. Hello, boxes. With nothing in them, of course. Pick up absolutely every bit of alchemical ingredient. Every potion matters. I'm not playing on the highest difficulty though, so it's like, whatever. But, you know, the more the merrier. The more I can shove in the stash and craft whatever the hell I want. It's for the best. Plus anything I can get my hands that's not bolted down will be nice.
Less attention, the better. Bloody seagulls! Can you hear me? You flying vermin! A keep by the sea. What a great idea that was. I'm fixated. Me! So I yelled what I think about them, shaking my fist. I tell you, they're laughing at me. And I don't like how you seem to think I'm a fool. I once managed to shoot a few, and guess what they did? I need to try a different strategy. Like the way crows are afraid of scarecrows in fields. Oh, thank you. I just need you to bring me some kind of a bird scarer. I don't know. There is one guy in the museum. Riderick.
Rhetoric? Like rhetoric? That's funny. Oh yeah, here's a fun thing. You can actually plant in this game. It's kind of neat.
What's the feet? Your feet and my priceless seedlings. I swear. I have and you. I'm Owen. Always. It's safe. I can keep an eye on it. And when the weirdness comes, and the dead start rising up from their graves... No. I let Rark in. My hoe in your skull would be worth 1,000 words. You need to talk to plants to...
Fair enough. I'm being shoved around by these
Stay out of trouble.
fuck-ass chickens. Yeah, there's weapon coding in this game. I forgot about that too. Fascinating. Dark Soulsian ideology. Short swords. 7 to 10. I would be losing damage at the end of the day. Actually, no. If I could get one more point in strength, that'd be fine. I'd still risk swapping to this, though. Just for the fun of it. Sure.
Were you at the... Yeah.
sleep, damn it. No sleeping, no. I shut my eyes for about 15 minutes every day, but I'm not gonna lie. That potion from Eber, you could stand on the walls. What? Listen, pal, I never asked, and then Yan put it somewhere else. Excuse me? Those were local supplies for every keeper. Shit. Maybe I was stealing. So...
Yoink, yoink, yoink. Cracked shield. Wooden shield. Ooh. Better block stat. Just need another point of strength. Cool. Simple enough. Making a little bit of progress here and there. Some running and a little bit of jumping.
Stay quiet.
What?
Stay safe.
A little bit of punching. What? Stone Cold Toad said so. I don't think I actually ever explored this specific area up here when I last played. It was here though, I just never came here. Oh, yeah, because there wasn't really anywhere to go from once you got around here. You go down to that area to the right though. This is totally safe. Oh, there's a bunch of goodies inside this place if I remember. Yeah, there's a ton of material for mainly cooking and potion making. I don't know how much I'll care to make specific meals at the end of the day. Kind of just slap food together and it gets the job done. Like, you might make something worth, you might not, so. First floor. There's an elevator in here, but I want to grab absolutely everything. Dull long swords. Yeah, because I can fill this up to the brim with just a bunch of random foods, so. Speaking of which. Be awesome shoving all of this into my stash. I think I just got another shovel. Plus there's a lot of potion making material, so. 2 whole extra shovels, yada yada. Ooh, that was scary. That's so cool. I need some faster regen though. That's whatever. Sun's going down. Yep, I was right. There was a bow up here.
Oh, try to be more careful.
We should tackle down there next. More potions.
Hey, take this medicine to my father, will you? I can't promise that talking to him will be any fun. If I had a gold coin for every time someone asked me that, I could fund the damn thing myself. Look, it's Camelot's orders. If they want to throw money at us to keep up appearances, that's their problem. Because he received orders not to let any keeper through without a pass. When that Egypt gets an order, he's like a priest who stumbled into an orgy. Keep...
Ooh. Did not think the fall damage would be that lethal. Yeah.
What do you want? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. So you really don't know? Just know that Cole isn't like that. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. All they do is sit in that keep of theirs, thinking they're the defenders of justice. Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Jail cells are for humans. Bastards. This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realized everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after that. We set up camp near the Arch Spire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every strange thing in this world. What? Do you know the meaning of those flowers? Revenge. Revenge, deception, and death. There's nothing nice about it. Thank you. For them. You are from nowhere, just like me. Take those flowers away, burn them, throw them in a cauldron, whatever. Be careful.
What else do I got going on here? Fear Morning and Creed. Give me this. Bing. Fast travel. You know there's fishing in this game too. Oh, time for the fun. Nice. Lots of food at my disposal.
Buy something or bugger off.
Let's see. I don't need all this on me. I only need one of each. I've already got the spell. I don't need duplicates. I'll hold on to these because those will be valuable. Sucks all this food has a slight weight to it, but I understand. All this crafting material that I need to shove in as well. It's all good. Oh yeah. Ooh. Let's get our level up. Bump our strength up one more. This will be a huge bump. I should have put a point in spirituality as well, but we'll worry about that later. Oh yeah, there's wands and shit. I forgot all about that. Cool. Spell power increased. Status build up. Next spell has a lower cost. Excess damage from a killing blows dealt to nearby enemies. Ooh, that's fascinating. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 levels to put in. Max mana. Mana regen is doubled outside of combat. That's pretty sick. They leave mana essence. Okay. I want to focus on... I don't feel squishy. Restoring mana on kill is not too shabby. But we'll grab this.
Ah, the horns of the south. The crown jewel of these lands. We had barely laid the foundations of Tintagel when Seawall and his men had already built a lighthouse, eager to guide our ships to them. He always had a competitive spirit. Of course, it helped that he took every sailor from the homelands with him, along with a handful of knights, so they could learn from one another. And thus, the Keepers of the South were formed. I decreed that every sworn keeper would stand as an equal to a Knight of the Round Table. I doubt they still honor that law. But I am glad to see the keepers grown. In my time, there was only a lighthouse and barracks.
Fascinating. Alright. Oh yeah, I should be able to... Yep. 14 to 17 damage. Yep. Proper block. Still need one more spirituality to get the full damage out of this. And slightly fix the cost, but it's all good.
Bloody hell, look at this. They do nothing but shuffle around. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. And who are you? I bloody knew it. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. So, One day my boy got it into his stupid head. They're all telling me I should do something about it. Or else I'm done. Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I've served my time. I've lived me life. Peace and quiet. At least when I'm with Finley. Listen, they wanted Heber, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around... yeah, right. He...
Fair enough. There's something I need to do with you, man, but I can't fucking talk to you. Use mute, but you can ask him a bunch of nonsense. There's a rich person here I want to conversate with. Yes, it's her.
Excuse me. Well, I'm sorry if you felt offended. Well...
Oops. I forgot some of these dialogues can lock out a little too easily.
Excuse me. My name is Alyssa Murray, and not to brag, but we are rather prominent. Thank you. The savage tribes, the brave lightkeepers. Give it a few weeks and everyone here will be trying to copy me. Well, my Duncan is here on business, of course. I decided to accompany him because I have never been to the south. So far, it's turned out to be terribly dull. Pray, tell me. Oh, of course. You know, I've always found talking about money so distasteful. You see, I've had my eye on this beautiful abandoned estate overlooking the sea. If we stay here for a while, I need a place for myself. The problem is that the manor appears to have some occupants. You'll do it for me, won't you, dear? Maybe something nautical, to go with the sound of the waves.
Ooh.
Beer from Kunach. No. No, listen. Half of them couldn't tell the quartermaster's seal from a pile of horse dung someone stepped on. But that means... no. Impossible. I've no idea how you found out about it. Aye, of course I have. He was a good man. Here, after what you said, I assume you'll make good use of them. Things are getting weirder and weirder in our beloved Avalon. No problem. Listen.
Anything else in here? This guy's gone.
Buying.
Fascinating. That's cool.
Maybe the...
I wouldn't mind knowing that myself. Everyone's always yammering about Timberwall. I just told you, a business contract. Sometimes you can also exchange material goods. But anyway, it fell through.
Right. The weirdness barrier. Why can't I talk to this guy?
Be careful.
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? You don't look like one of them. Oh, do I now? Don't look at me like that. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. Straight to the point, huh? Don't worry, I'll pay you. I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already. Right. What was I thinking? There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything. You do realize you won't score any points with the Keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. All right. A woman named Nest has my cargo and I need it back. I don't know where she is, but starting the search near the Arkspire seems like a good idea.
Not too bad of a set. Huge movement speed boost outside of combat. Sketchbook. That's awesome, actually. That's really cool. Nab this and this. I'm gonna nab all of these. What do I have on me that I could sell? Actually, nothing, I think.
You just wait until they let me out. Come little. Nobody asked your opinion. Maybe I was drunk, but the gate was guarded. But all is not lost. I'm not guarding the gate right. Come on. Ah, oh, delicious.
freak.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning Majesty King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Tables, I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business. Oh! Do you keep bandit... Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement near...
Kind of a freak. Snap all of these while I'm ahead. Let's see. There's a guy I need to talk to somewhere up around here. Oh yeah, there's Excalibur. That'll kill me if I try to pull it out now. I'm too weak. Though you can cheese it. If you have enough health potions, you could absolutely sequence skip. It's kind of funny. There's a bunch of keeper pieces here and there around the place. Might as well take advantage of this, get some sneak up. I should also try visiting the barracks at some point. Try to not steal anything that isn't material, because I don't know who I can sell stuff to in this game. Stolen goods, that is, yet. But every piece of food counts. Every piece of material counts too. Nice. Have I breached the medium? I did. Yep, I'm in the heavy armor right now. Oh well. I'm trying to use heavy armor in the first place, so it is what it is. Oh, that's weird.
Welcome to the Museum of the Horns of the South. My name is Ridder. I'd also like to bring... I have to admit that local... It used to be the case that so the keepers...
This guy talks a lot.
I'm getting that. Some of the
Okay, so he's got masks that I can make. I do not care that much about the history. I'm so sorry. I love lore, but I'm not like that heavy into it.
You're back! I told you, Ron is a good guy. Yes? What's the matter, my friend? I understand. For so many years, I've been afraid to open this letter. Well, it is what it is, right? And I've been wondering why no one wants to talk to me. But why are you talking to me? Anyway, may the All-Mother bless your path. Safe travels. Didn't expect to see you. So the bitch understood the meaning, yes? I'm glad. Congratulations on your powers of observation. Those vagrants should know that since they live on our dime, they also live. It's necessary. You're from nowhere, so you're nobody. The refugees are a tumor on the healthy body of the Horns of the South. Still hang... Don't forget.
Look, I don't kill you on the spot. Anyway, what can I steal from here? Yeah. Ooh. Lots of goodies. Guess I haven't really done much this episode. I mainly just waltzed around, stole stuff, made things, grabbed a bunch of quests. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and store all this real quick. Alright, we're back. There's a chef guy in here if I recall, yeah.
You? Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, we'll have to start eating rats. Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken. Ah, Owen. Yes, he's my best friend. Heck no. You should have seen Owen 20 years ago. If you wanted something, you went to Owen. Politics. What else? Owen survived 3 captains. Then there was another one. He was afraid of everything. So all he did was kiss Camelot's ass. And when it was finally Brandon's turn, Owen was already fed up with all this. It's funny, isn't it? First captain who doesn't mind introducing new ideas, and our local revolutionary has given up already. So now he just putters around in his little garden trying to find some peace in the twilight of his life.
I should stay out of trouble. And? No, he doesn't. He knows better than that. Here, take some seeds. Besides, I'm a bit curious.
Move!
The less attention, the better.
Oof. Goodies, goodies, and more goodies.
Are you here to keep me company? Just kidding. Love the view. You don't say. Our beloved quartermaster has just got drunk in the tavern and... I mean, why would he even kill? Oh, aye. Osprey might have something in stock or know how to make one. Thanks, friend.
Cool, I didn't know that quest was there. To be fair, I should talk to all the NPCs at some point down the line, but we'll see. Just here to kind of yoink everything I can get my hands on. Make a lot of money. I don't know if it's something I'd use.
Hey, tell me, can you read? Listen, I'm no good with words. She's learning how to read and write. Ah. No, you must... What do I do now? I don't... I should go back to him. I guess, yes.
Sorry, friend. It's brutal.
What do you think of Scale? Scale, what do you think of it? Sure, maybe it's easy to make and doesn't restrict movement, but it doesn't provide the best protection. The melee armor is much better. That will prevent you from being run through with a polearm or getting shot with a bow. I told them, but they both said I know jack shit. Then the quartermaster added that if I don't like our equipment, he could send me out scouting in just my underwear. Perhaps you're right. But if somebody ever stabs me under the scale... Oh, of course. I mean, I've never made one. I'm not an armourer. Here's the page from the Armourer's Almanac. I read a lot about it. in Volume 4 of the Armourer's Almanac. For example, chainmail allows for a good range of movement, but it's heavy. Shadowblade is a moniker. Arden is passionate about weapons and armour, a true expert. No, but I have knowledge from books and...
Cool. You got hop. Always worth bumping those 2 stats up as much as you can. Heck, why don't? God, look at all these fucking shields. I did plant them.
Ah, what a nice day.
Mess with all that later.
Boy, friend, a question. Because he's riveting. Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. Huh. It's with Dan, isn't it? Disagreement. But since Dan is on the wall and I'm here, and I forgave him a long time ago. Well, I may not be angry with him anymore. Here's an explanation of how... Ha! Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle. Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it. And I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around. Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, you've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides, huh? We should start with something simple. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor.
Ooh. What are you selling? God, Claymore would be kind of obscenely crazy. Having all these books would be nice too. I would love to make the full knight set, but you can get it eventually, so... Thing is the crafting's kind of just... Like, yeah, you could make better stuff, but it's also like, Right, stolen. Can't sell those. Whoopsie. I'll hold on to that until I can sell it for a much higher price. Some random bits and pieces. Craft one of those. Warm coat. I'll craft one of these. Grants an additional optimal dash. Make one for myself. Make a bunch of those. Make a bunch of these. Whoa. Nice. Having a whole extra dash is pretty wild. Especially in heavy armor. Right, I should be leveling up evasion too.
The less attention, the better. There you are. A mask. Ow.
Now they'll get what...
You're right, but don't think, even for a moment. Are you ready? That's the spirit. Look, I've got the perfect seagull trap design right here. We need to work smart. Go on then.
Item. Permanent consumable. Where is it? Boom. Permanent upgrade to my encumbrance. Perfect. Let's get to the other guy. Can I get to him from doing this? Or is this about to be a stupid idea? Almost a stupid idea. Just almost.
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
Oh, thank you, friend. See those rocks near the shore? A bandit camp this close to the horns is probably... Farewell.
Oops. That's what I get for not paying attention. Like I have this damage marker. There we go.
Just another peaceful...
I should see if I even can make that design right now. Like fish and bones. I'll mess around with that later. Not too important. It's down here. I could travel from over here and around. Sure. I don't want to end this episode yet, so... I could just fast travel down there. That'll be faster.
Just another peaceful moment.
I didn't fix the issue with the water going over your head constantly. That's a bit unfortunate. Very, very annoying. Is this a one-hander or two-hander? Damn, that's unfortunate. It's a lot of damage, though. Can't be completely upset about that, though.
So much for a secluded cave keeping visitors away. Ah well, since you're here, I have an important question.
I promise to answer all of your questions. Oh dear. Fish, meat, vegetables.
Thanks. The only payment I can offer you is seashell. I'd rather you choose wisdom. I threw out my collection of seashells a few days ago.
Much better. Oh, you know what would be nice?
I suppose when someone says they missed the tip. Anyway. Yes, I see. I'm sorry, I can't tell you anymore, but it is essential that you discover it for yourself. The pursuit of knowledge often requires... My name is Drest. I don't understand your skepticism. But didn't you know? There are no... Their screams could barely be heard over the roaring flames. Its glow painted the sky in reds and yellows for the entire night. Don't be silly. Some years ago, I'm not sure.
So he is a druid. I'm not gonna do anything to him because of that, though. I don't think it would be worth. Ooh, strong health potion. Nice. This was absolutely worth coming down here, too. Another shoal. Can we put this back on? I don't know why that came off. Ever. Okay. Weird. Yeah, I'm gonna need to start leveling up endurance, so I'm gonna start running around with heavy armor. Don't want to keep traversing down here. Oh, there's this. I could reverse my way back up around here. Actually, I know where this guy is. He's up on top, so... Music here is pretty fucking crazy. I really want to learn how to throat sing like that. Sounds obscene. Oof. Critic, mana regen. Fascinating. We'll sell for a hefty amount. I think I'll store the druidic set. Another point in spirituality, so I can use this spell to its fullest potential. Let's see. Spell damage. Nice. It's a little on the loud side. Molten lightning. Stamina cost, decreased stamina cost when dual wielding. I get more armor out of this. 3 dex, 2 endurance. I don't think I'll be dual wielding, but I like how it looks, so I'm gonna wield this. Plus it gets me more armor anyway, so. Nice. Hmm. Good money. Can't say no to that. I might have this be a longer episode. To fight more redcaps. No, just drowned. Woo! Didn't expect them to instantly explode. Should probably hold on to these more expensive things. This would probably be my most used spell in this whole game. I love Chain Lightning. Another keeper. Fortunate. Let's bump up endurance. Some more carry weight. Stamina. There's something, I'm trying to remember what it is. There's a thing that lets me boost my damage based on how much carry weight I have. Or and my endurance, I think. Yeah, increase your armor value, armor weight threshold, extra armor, 2% chance to negate all damage. See, this is pretty good. We'll bump this up just so we can start working on these. I feel like I should tackle down there. And thus the sun rises. Lots of goodies to be found around here. Hell yeah. Oh, and a fast travel? That's interesting, actually. Peninsula. Kind of interesting that there will be these little critters that float around buried treasure. Not gonna say no to the help though. It's quite valuable. Have a little munch. Rope is always valuable. Creature's amulet. Weak spot damage. I think melees can hit weak spots in this game. I'm not entirely certain on that claim though. But I think you can hit heads with melees, so I am gonna store this whole druid set and some of these other special things. Boosting encumbrance limit is so valuable. Max stamina, yeah, that's always good. More stamina means I can swing and block more. Woo! There's a lot of good stuff found here. This has been a good, like, walk. Let's see what else is down around here. What is all this? Another health potion is good. I have that shaking bug again. I'll fix that in a minute. Pretty sick. What an awesome spell to get my hands on. I was hoping there'd be some sort of chain lightning spell in this game.
It's always the same as you. Beat them up first, ask questions later, damn it. And now we have no gold, no nothing, just a pile of old stones and a dead body.
No, come off it. Let's just take what he had and let's get out of here.
But he didn't have shut. A piece of iron and a slip of paper. You can't even wipe your ass with it. And you said he was supposed to be some great lord.
Okay, my bad. Damn. The fucking... It had some, unfinished business, I guess. Make an offering to the All-Mother. I don't have anything to offer you. Sorry. I think the way up is over there. What's this quest I just got my hands on? This is 5 whole armor. Very nice. rose, sage, and a feather. I'll have to tackle that. I might be able to run back. Rose, sage, and what was it? Leather? A feather. Rose, sage, feather. Okay. I might have something like that in the stash if it's not already been turned into alchemical ingredients. Well, I haven't done anything with alchemy in a good minute, so we'll see. Mess with that later. Let's travel back. Been a good minute. I haven't encountered a single crash yet. This is fascinating. I had some crashes when I was playing the demo in the 0.9 build, but this is quite nice. Let's go to the stash.
Sometimes it's nice to sit and think.
Oh man. Yeah, you could aura walk around with a cape and cool armor. Sage, rose, and a feather. Feather. Sage. And a rose. I could buy one from him. Just want one. That's all. Oh, you sell health potions. Good. Speaking of, well, not speaking of health potions, but I have a lot of things to sell you. Torn Keeper is slightly better, but I get less health out of it, so. Hold on to that. Hold on to these two. I could sell them later for a much higher price down the line. But I head back to that thing as well to do whatever this ritual is. But first, let's... I want to store... I have an extra shovel. Taking a bit of weight. I'll drop that. You, and you two. We'll store you, and you. Yep. Put these two in there. These are only taking up one weight, and I'll be able to identify these later. Lots of roots of knowledge. What the hell's going on over here? I've got tags to get to this guy.
I knew we'd have to deal with this sooner or later. It's hard for me to admit, but nobody, including myself, really knows what's going on. If you find any clues, follow them. That's one of our tags. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold. You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty, but since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand. You know where to find me if you...
Yeah, How much gold am I sitting on? Holy moly. Sitting on a healthy amount of gold. Let's see, I'm gonna put this axe into storage as well. I want to keep a lot of these special marked things. I'll just shove that in there, whatever, I don't care. And these. Okay, what else do I have on hand? Right, oh, there's a bunch more I need to do. I see. And then I'll figure it out based what on the quests, so whatever. Jump height is definitely higher than when I started. I can feel that. Which is good. The higher I can jump, the more I can close the gap vertically. Okay, that thing can be worried about later. Let me go ahead and select this so nothing's marked. I could take a bit of fall damage, it's not the end of the world. Let's see. Oh, I should have enough to make both of these. Well, I should have enough to make this. I need 8, so... What? I had expected outcome for something better. Do they both get turned into garbage? Really? Man, I hate this game's crafting system. Okay, it's fine, but it's like... Oof, it's rough. Might as well nab these while I'm here. Whatever. Well, there, learn a bunch of nonsense. And then I can shove all of these into storage. Because eventually they'll rack up weight in the long run, so... I'm gonna go do that quest, or that ritual, or whatever. Oh yeah, I should check out the Shadowblade leather armor. Curious to see what that can offer me. I doubt I'll be able to make it early, but let's see. Let's see. Wow, 80 fucking armor. Iron ore. Well, really? 80? Are you sure? It's only 10 iron and 4 wolf's pelt. No way. Really? That only gives 10. What's the big idea? Is it supposed to be 80? Was it supposed to be 8 and they accidentally made it too, like, big of a number? I mean, 10 iron isn't difficult to just buy. Does he sell wolf pelts? No, I'd have to get wolf pelts, but that won't be difficult either. 10 iron is about 300 gold. I'd have to get more though. I'll hold off. But 80 armor? There's no way. That's just, I feel like that's a typo. It's gotta be, right? Oh, whatever. I got a lot of nonsense on me. You should probably put in storage. Let's do this ritual first though. So right here. Love my cool gauntlets, they look quite sick. I'll keep that on hand for boss fights. We get pretty close to a level. Let's head back. Let's do some crazy alchemy real quick. Got a bunch of just materials I could use to make some stuff. Have I killed any? No, I haven't killed any bandits yet. I would have... They give it... Oh, wow. I completely fucked whatever I was trying to say there. You get skin tags or whatever off of them. I can go kill those more important bandits for their heads or whatnot. The bounty board. What are you? Hello. You look pretty cool.
Blessings upon you, stranger. Certainly.
What do you sell? Oh, heals you instantly. 2,000. Penetrable shield. 7 commandments. Monster brains. Do I have anything I could sell to you? Nah. That's fine. Huh. Interesting. Oops. Did not mean to touch that on my other screen. OBS okay? Yep, you're fine. Okay. This is kind of a crazy spell. Same as for impenetrable shield. I don't have enough though. All these things are pretty expensive.
May Kai's word always guide you.
What do I call this? Excuse me. Can I talk to you? No. Oof.
I don't dream about anything anymore. Fortunately, back in Camelot, I found a mix of remedies that can keep me awake for a whole week. Oh no. Is some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. Experience is the best teacher. Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his patient something he hadn't tried on himself first. A wise approach, which I follow myself. Oh, that was unexpected. What do you think? I don't think so. Otherwise, I'd have a lot more to worry about. If you're looking for answers about things like this, you should consult the literature on the subject.
Oh, he's got a bunch of potions that I could learn. Venom Flick. Small poisoning projectile. Oh, that's pretty interesting. I don't have the money for everything in here, but I know I have strong health potions already, so I can live with that. Okay, well, nothing happened, so... Let's make strong health potions. Or at least one of them. Ooh. Lots of alchemy. Let's store everything else. Do all these weigh something? No, thank God. The food, however, does. Coding also does. It's not that much in the grand scheme of things. Give me a sec. Okay. Sorry, I try to pause the recording when doing that because it's a lot of flashing lights, so I just don't want to, like, you know, obnoxious eye strain and all that. A third of my weight's being taken up, but it's not the end of the world, so. What's next? Deliver the letter. Where is that anyway? Got a lot of markers. Yep, Fingerless Comb, one of the guys, Rusty Arkle, Darkness, Silk Road, Giant, blah blah blah. Damn.
Please. Do you go chop?
Where is this? Right, that's all the way up there. I'll mess around with that later. Let's hit Darkness. Yeah, let's check out the Archspire. There was something going on about that earlier. Figure out where that is. Oh, that's all the way over here too. Man, there's a bunch of adventuring I need to do. I need to figure out where I can get a horse. Alright, I'll do a quick search for that. Alright, I figured it out. Gotta be somewhere around in this area. Do I continue? I think this is a good mark for an episode. I could continue immediately afterwards and just get that uploaded as well. Get some schedule for the algorithm and all that. Would not be a bad idea. Plus I could take a break to go eat. So that'll be the end of this episode. Almost 2 hours, not too shabby. So I'll see you later. I am Sensei James X, Y, and Z. If you want to see voice acting and music, check out Sensei James X. If you want to see, eventually, video essays and me rambling about things, check out Sensei James Z. Otherwise, stay here for more gaming in the future. See you later.